to replace earlier Commonwealth-wide consultative arrangements for technology management. It was formed as a company limited by guarantee in England to act as a cooperative organisation dedicated to bringing together elements of Commonwealth governments, the private and public sectors, and individual professionals on an open networking basis. The Commonwealth Secretary-General appoints a liaison officer. It is mandated to report biennially on its activities and achievements, latterly to the pre-CHOGM Foreign Ministers' meetings. The report to this year's ministerial meeting covers a wide range of activity in the past 2 years and sketches out CPTM's intentions and ambitions for the future. Partnership is a key word in CPTM's title. Unique to this organisation is a code of practice, a philosophy even, that the most valuable form of partnership is one that stresses and strives for win-win solutions and outcomes rather than beggar my neighbour or confrontational exchanges. The values of tolerance and cooperation are equally prized. It has proved its worth as an organisation that relies so totally on being able to bring together groups and individuals from around the Commonwealth and beyond to work, discuss, and engage cooperatively together. A whole variety of topics have been addressed over the years, ranging from agriculture to tourism, from industry to academia, from disruptive digital technologies to programs for national vision ambitions. Spread of interest that this has generated in the Commonwealth nations of Africa, Malaysia, and the island communities of the Caribbean, Mauritius, and elsewhere is impressive. So, too, is the level of engagement. One of the key features of CPTM over the past 2 decades has been its ability to bring together large 500-plus groups from many Commonwealth countries, including up to a dozen heads of state or government, prepared personally to devote considerable time and effort to the dialogues that take place. I've attended and spoken at a number of them. Another key development in this partnership has been the growth of a younger element of participants, known colloquially as the 29ers. Their interest and enthusiastic engagement gives me confidence that the work of CPTM will be taken forward by new generations of participants. That confidence is further enhanced because over the years I've seen that many of today's heads of participating countries, like their predecessors in office, have been attracted to CPTM and are actively pursuing their involvement. This partnership is encapsulated in the phrase smart partnership and is proving to be just that: smart in achievement, smart in bettering human relations, smart in striving for win-win outcomes and understandings. Turning now to technology, the third word of CPTM's title, it's perhaps hard to recall now that 25 years ago the buzzword for covering modernisation and development was just that, technology. It has, of course, been much superseded by the digital language and outlook of today's fourth industrial revolution. CPTM, in that sense, may best be characterised as a platform for interactions. It provides the lodestone for progressive and interactive developments in today's ever more integrated global societies. Certainly, CPTM has found that it has become a platform for much interaction and exchanges of ideas on modern developments. The most successful interchange has taken place recently within the CPTM format on disruptive digital technologies and their relationship to new currencies like bitcoins, engaging the active participation of a number of governors of national banks. And finally, my Lords, management, the fourth of the word in CPTM's title. An important aspect of CPTM's work is that it brings together individuals and groups with much experience and interest in the methods, the theology, the theory and practice of leadership and governance, both in the public and private sector. These are individuals whose ideas and experiences to impart to newer and younger generations great interest to bring out the best in national or personal endeavours. CPTM itself relies on a minute and dedicated staff. The chairman is Malaysian and indeed domiciled there. The CEO and action lady is a Dr. Michaela Smith, who has been with CPTM from its inception. She has a unique and unrivaled ability to connect personally with many of the heads of state and government who played such an active part in the development and encouragement of CPTM in the past 2 decades. She spent last Monday at his personal request visiting His Excellency President Museveni in Kampala. My Lords, while much has gone well for CPTM, it has not enjoyed universal approval in some parts of the Commonwealth. In the UK, FCO interest in particular has been lacking under successive administrations, in spite of various attempts which I and others have made to foster it. CPTM's approach is to bridge difficulties rather than to hide behind them. I hope that those heads who have benefited and are supportive of CPTM will speak up for it next month and encourage greater interest in the UK and older Commonwealth countries that have felt obliged to keep a distance from CPTM. My Lords, time moves on, and one particular individual stumbling block that has been an issue in the past is now behind us. So once again, I encourage the FCO and the Minister in particular, to whom Dr. Smith, the CEO, has recently written, to revisit their thinking about CPTM and recognise what a force for good it is, it has been, and will be in the future. Brexit is with us, encouraging and reawakening interest in an expanding global future, interest in which the great Commonwealth must have such an exciting part to play, and in which CPTM can make its own unique contribution.